Oh man, what an evening. What a night. What a morning, I guess. It's 3:30 this morning. I am down in Georgia, and I was extremely nervous to make this run because it's 3 hours of back roads, basically. Like, from the time I left the interstate till the time I get to where I'm going to, it's going to be a little over 3 hours, I think, one way. Off, like being off of the interstate, which, you know, technically it's not that far, but it's a long ways. It's a long ways. It's a long ways to go without being on an interstate. Down in no man's land, Georgia, and you know, I kind of forget what it's like to be down in Georgia every once in a while. Down here where I am, you know, it's beautiful, beautiful down in here. They have some great big national and state forest stuff like that. Like, I would love to come down here and spend a little bit of time and go hunting and hiking and checking it out. Like, I think it'd be a good time to come down here and spend a week or so and, you know, figure it all out down here. Like, it'd be fun to travel and do that kind of stuff. I mean, but, you know, it takes a lot of time, effort, energy, and money to do all that stuff. You know, stuff that I don't really have, so... I mean, I could make the time and I could make the money and all that stuff, but I'd rather spend it doing other stuff, I ain't gonna lie. But that's besides the point. But it is nice down here. Anybody that does get down here, I get it. You know, it's absolutely freaking gorgeous. You know, a lot of deer. Like, I've seen a pile of deer down through here too. I am, as of right now, I think it was an hour since I was in Augusta, Georgia. So I have 2 more hours of this to go. I got a long ways to go, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Anybody who's kind of curious or wondering, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice or not, but I'm starting to finally get a little bit better. I think it was a sinus infection. I think it's starting to kind of let up a little bit. I hate freaking median strips like that. Like, I like that they're in there. I think it's a great idea. It's kind of like bumper cars, or like a bumper wheel for like a bowling. But yeah, the cold's starting to feel a little bit better. I don't know if I had, I'm pretty sure I had like a sinus infection. Sorry if I hurt your ears. And if it's a sinus infection, the thing that worried me about that, me and my wife, was I was going to need antibiotics to get rid of it, or, you know, hopefully it just go away on its own. And of course, I left the house without time to get antibiotics in me. So if I'm still feeling like this by the time I get back on Friday, I got to get some antibiotics in me. Which sucks because I was just on antibiotics, you know, for a freaking month. And I'm assuming that that's why this happened to me. I'm guessing that my immune system was down, and, you know, I didn't recover yet from the Lyme disease. You know, I went from stuff with my gallbladder to Lyme disease to now this, and I don't know what it was before. But I'm telling you, man, I've had a rough stretch. And I'm excited to not be sick here for a while. Like, I hope that that's coming soon, because man, oh man, this has been a stretch. Good Lord, I have been sick for way too long, and and it's getting old real quick. So hopefully I'm coming to the end of it, and yeah. But anyhow, yeah, we're just rocking and rolling down through the backwoods of Georgia, down in BFE. Gotta love it. It is absolutely gorgeous down here. It's kind of like, I always like parts of North Carolina is like this, you know, it's wide open, beautiful, you know, wide open ranges. You know, every state is like this, but like some are different than others. Like PA, you got to be careful because, you know, you got mountains and bridges and tight roads, and, you know, you don't have that down here. You got wide open spaces down here on your back roads for the most part. Like, as long as you stick to like your national routes and stuff like that, and you're careful on what roads, and you pay attention to your signs and stuff. Like, for the most part, you'll be all right. But like PA, you got to really be careful. You get on the wrong road in PA real fucking quick. Same way with any of your mountain states. Virginia's nice and everything, but like you got to be damn careful in Virginia. You can end up on a back road there. West Virginia, didn't even get me started on West Virginia. It can be a nightmare up through them states, but you know, down through the Carolinas and down into Georgia and Florida and stuff, you know, Mississippi, like it's a different world down here compared to what it's like being up north. You know, I made a video, a short for on YouTube, and said up in Connecticut, I love how all the, like there's rocks everywhere, and somebody, you know, up the smart ass comment said, oh yeah, you know, I don't know if you noticed or not, but all 49 states have rocks. Like, haha, no shit, asshole. But, you know, not like what there is up when you get up that way. Like, even northern New Jersey, like, there's the, I don't know, what is it, like Glacier Rock or some shit like that. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. Even up in through, like, Maine and, like, the Northeast is, when you get up into there, like, the rocks and stuff up through there, it's really cool. Up in, like, Vermont, New Hampshire, you know, it's absolutely freaking beautiful. But yeah, down south, it's a different world down here, guys. If you've never been down into the Carolinas and down into Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi, like, it's fucking gorgeous down here. It really is. You really ought to get out and go check it out. Like, I am probably 2 hours east of Atlanta, I want to say, something like that. Maybe 3 hours, something. I'm probably 2 hours from Savannah. So, like, I'm dead in, like, no man's land. Georgia's a big freaking state. Georgia's gigantic. Like, I think that, like, Georgia's a really underrated state, because I think it's got a little bit of everything. Like, Georgia has mountains, Georgia has big cities, Georgia has, you know, country living, Georgia has oceans and beaches, Georgia has swamplands, and, you know, pretty sure they got gators in some spots down there. Like, they have coastlines and stuff. Like, it's just absolutely beautiful over there. And yeah, like Georgia's a cool place. Georgia's a cool place. If I was ever gonna move out of PA, Georgia probably pretty high on the list. I ain't gonna lie. I really like it down here. But alright, guys, peace and love, y'all. I wasn't planning on making a YouTube video. This was going to be just a quick little update for Facebook and everything. But hey, what the hell? We got a YouTube video out of it. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah. Prayers and love for me. Blah, blah, blah. That's dumb. I wish I could cut that out. You gotta say, give me some prayers, get over this damn thing. But I don't know. I'm not one to ask for prayers and shit like that, so it kind of come off weird. Yeah, alright. Now it's just getting really weird. I hope y'all are great. Peace and love, y'all. Take care. And yeah, like and subscribe, all that fun happy jazz. Peace.